And we are back on the Rodriguez Show. And we have our only guest for this episode returning for I don't know how many times now. It's been a long time now. The Prince, what's up, man?
Yo, it's good to be back. Thank you.
At the Prince THS on Instagram. If you follow the show, he's been on here for years. He always got something going on.
Yeah.
But how you been, man? How's everything?
Oh, man, I've been good. You know, a lot of ups and downs, but I be trying to stay on top. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. And you have been on top, man. Let's talk about right away the thing that you announced last time on the show was the Royal Mag, where you announced that it was happening, and now 5 issues in.
Okay, so no, we just dropped the 5th issue this month, and then I'm about to drop what would technically be the 6th issue, but it's going to be the sports edition.
Oh, nice.
So I'm already expanding the brand. So the first one dropped in October of last year, so 5 pretty consecutive. And then so shout out to Shauna Moss. She's a model actress, but I found out she played basketball. And so I just eventually like instantly had the vision of like just her on the cover. It's some athletic stuff with the basketball. And I was like, yo, that would be dope. And so I was doing it and I was like, dang, we should just do the sports edition. Like put more, get more involved. Because my initial idea for the magazine was to have it all things entertainment. Even sports entertainment, all of that, some fighters, some wrestlers, all that, even the skaters, we're going to do something with that. I'm doing skateboards, so I'm going to have some Royal Mag skateboards real soon. So the 6th magazine is going to be the first sports edition, and that should be dropping. By the time people see this, it'll be out.
Nice. That's exciting, man. Well, thank you also for letting me be a part of it, too.
No. Thank you. When I came here, it was still an idea. I hadn't dropped one yet. I hadn't dropped the magazine yet. And I remember telling you about it, and you thought it was dope. And saying that you wanted to be a part of it, it gave me so much more encouragement. And I was like, look, this is a big deal. Yeah. So I had to make it a big deal. And I remember walking out of here, I was just so excited. I was like, I have to do this. Like, I have to do this now. Like, especially if I'm going to get to partner with somebody like you, man, that's a big deal. Yeah. So thank you so much. And we've come a long way. You put more articles in this last one than anything. But it is a trip to come full circle. And, you've been a part of every single magazine, man. Thank you. That's a big deal. I appreciate that. That's huge.
It's dope to be able to write about the artists that we feature on the show. And that's what I've been doing. I've been writing about a lot of artists. The first one was about Eric Young, and then I wrote one about Carla, my wife, because it was Valentine's Day edition. And Mellow Thing was the last one, Kid Vista, Sammy Love, Gucci Mar. So many people have been featured. And if you want to see those articles, you can follow the Royal Mag at the Royal Mag on Instagram.
Yep.
And yeah, man. So have you run into issues doing this magazine?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me try to dance around this the right way. Yeah, I've had some technical difficulties here and there. As far as, there was definitely an issue with this last issue, number 5. I'm gonna just say some brands don't get along with each other in terms of image and things like that. So I ran into a really big hiccup. Somebody couldn't be associated with the other person's brand, and they was, doing something they wasn't supposed to do. So in business, that's just true. If somebody is doing something that's bringing the wrong type of attention to their brand, it's just not a good look to be in association with that brand. You know what I mean? It's like if somebody's fighting a case or something like that, Pepsi is going to be like, well, we can't be seen doing business with you while you on trial for this. Like, you have to take care of that. And we can't, it's nothing personal. But so it was something like that. I'm not going to say who was who, but it was like, oh my gosh. But so
makes sense.
Yeah. So that was the issue. But at the same time, I'm like, the magazine is that big of a deal to where I'm having these kind of issues. So I hated it, but I loved it at the same time. So
I'm at this point.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Okay. So that was the most recent one, and that was the biggest one.
Nice. And then one of the highlights, of course, was having your own billboard up for it, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. And that was a long time coming. I was supposed to have had my billboard back in January, but things didn't work out with some of the team members that I had at the time. So I had to wait till I separated from some pieces of the team. And then now I was able to do it on my own. But it was, oh my gosh, Yogi was there for that one. Shout out to the big homie. I don't have no words for that other than it was a huge milestone. Everybody dream about seeing they face up on a billboard. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to accomplish that this year. Now I'm addicted to it. So shout out to Limitless Billboards for hooking that one up. So we're definitely gonna do some more work. The first one we did was in Los Angeles. The next one I'm gonna do is gonna be in my hometown on the north side, like right over the freeway.
Nice.
But I'm also reaching out to other outlets. I'm not gonna say which ones because I don't want everybody doing it. But you will be seeing Miss Black Diamond, the Queen of Compton. You're gonna be seeing her cover not only on newsstands very soon, but on a bus stop billboard in Compton.
Shit.
Because I was looking into Buena Park, where because I drive through like the OC all the time. So I was looking there, but I reached out and they were telling me they had spots in different locations. And then they just hit me and was like, "Oh, would you be interested in advertising in Compton? We got deals over there." And I was like, bet. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do over there. So that's coming real soon. More big digital billboards, but just more advertising. Like I've come pretty far with the magazine, but what I really want to do is just advertise what I already have before I just keep putting out more and more and more, because the first ones I feel like they didn't get enough attention. They did within a certain circle, but we want to expand outside of like LA County. Even now I'm here in the OC. Orange County is a different county. So just bringing fan bases and expanding them and cross promoting and all that good stuff. So that's really where I'm at. Nice. So really soon you're gonna be seeing billboards and advertisements everywhere. Like that's really what I'm on right now. Like that first one just like was like, okay, I need more of these. So that's really what I'm on right now. Not just for the magazine, but my other brands as well. Yeah.
Nice.
And the music.
That's exciting, man. So what are your goals? So you already said your goals for it. It's going to be a great, I'm really excited. So for people to see it, this is the Royal Mag right here, issue number 4. Yeah. You can get that at the Royal Mag. The website is on Instagram as well. So speaking of the other ventures, how are they going?
Good. So with the Royal Mag, I'll just finish with here. We're expanding into media as well. So let's say the red carpets. The Royal Mag will be covering those. I got a couple people that'll be there in my place. So doing interviews on the red carpet, things like that. I talked about the different the sports and the skateboards, and so we'll be expanding that. Good Liquor, that has been doing better more recently because of summertime, all the parties and all that. So we've been vendors at more parties. So shout out to Jenna Monroe, shout out to Chris Childs. These are people that have set up booths and run them for me. It's the blue one that you have right now has always been the most popular. The Nina Nectar, named after the homegirl Nina White, that's on the cover of number 4. She's on a few covers. But yeah, so the Good Liquor has been doing good. And forget my other stuff. Hip Hop 101. Hip Hop 101. All right, so Hip Hop 101 was kind of like third on the totem pole for a long time, but most recently we got real battle rappers, and not just battle rappers. We got Position, who's Bone Thugs and Harmony's DJ. We got Mike Norris and Tony Weathers, who are muralists. It's our graffiti artists. We got Dre Vicious. We got Miss Black Diamond. We got Just Pierre. We got Big Slap, Lil Slap, S.O. Finesse. We got Red Bangs. Who am I forgetting? Well, we got me and Oso. I'm in it too. You know what I'm saying?
So for people that don't know Hip Hop 101, the game, can you explain it a little bit just so people don't?
Yes, my bad. So long story short, Hip Hop 101 is a battle rap card game. So if you play Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, it's that type of a battle, but it's based on hip hop. So if you've ever been to a rap battle, it's like my crew versus your crew. You lead with your MC. So to start out, the original deck that you have in front of you, we have fictional characters. These are not real characters. These were made up characters. But now we have real, actual battle rappers. These are real people. And, we're going to be reaching out to like bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But just to start with what we have, we already got an all-star team.
Nice.
And I want to tell who's going to be the dancers, but that's a deal in progress. So when I come back, we'll pick up right there, because that's a big deal. That take a little bit of money and a little bit of time, but we're going to do it if because it's possible. Yeah, so yeah.
So if you ever need like us to be in the game too, that'd be
hey, I'm dead serious. The answer is yes.
That'd be tight.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to pull the trigger on that. Because, my business partner Chris Childs, just to let you in, like you said, we have fictional characters, and that first merry-go-round.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to do that again with this one. So that's literally right where we're at. Like we have our real characters, but he's really still stuck on the fictional characters that he made. So we definitely need people to come out and portray those fictional characters.
Gotcha.
But we got a real DJ. Y'all real DJs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would actually be, dope to have you guys in DJs.
Yeah.
To give a little bit more like the elements, like with Pokemon, you have like fire, water, electric, and grass. We have MCs, DJs, dancers, and graffiti artists.
Nice.
So those are the categories. So so I just named all our MCs, but yeah, those are the categories, and we definitely have room for more DJs.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh man, see, man, that's crazy. That's stuff. I appreciate you. It just my ideas, man. It don't be as big of a deal until other people think it's a big deal. Because I have a lot of ideas. They're great to me, but then sometimes when you tell it to people, it don't hit. Sometimes it be like hit or miss. So when I see everybody else excited, I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's that. Okay, cool. Yep.
It gives you that push. You're just like, let's go. I'm on board.
It does. It really does. And especially when it's people that I know, and it's people that I know that are like somebodies. You know what I mean? Like everybody I've been in the room with, like I'm still fans of y'all too. So when y'all, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, like okay, cool. But I always, you're right. I always try to make it bigger because of people like you and all my MCs that are on. I always try to make it bigger because of the people that's involved. I'm like, oh man, I gotta make this bigger, For sure. So man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea.
One of the things I want to talk about was that you recently were recognized by the city of LA. What was that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, another long thing coming. So shout out to the firm. Shout out to Nakia Gray. She does PR, but she does so many more things. But she has connections through the city, and another long time coming. But it was as a community leader, So that's it. That was a huge deal, and I missed the ceremony because I was doing something else. So it was very heartbreaking that I couldn't be at the ceremony, but she was able to present it to me personally. But that was another monumental thing, being recognized by the city of Los Angeles in conjunction with Hollywood. That's huge.
Yeah.
Like, that's a huge deal. I'm still wrapping my head around that one.
That's dope.
I'm still wrapping my head around that one. It's been a lot of blessings, and it's been, like I said, it's been a lot of obstacles I had to overcome, but it's like as soon as you make it over that hump, it'd be like a huge blessing like that. And that's one that's going to go down in the history books right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, man.
Man, no, thank you.
Yeah, so we talked about all the business ventures, but the music, how's that coming along?
Music. I've been so focused on other things. The music, I hit a spot where I wasn't as inspired. Like I was starting to lose my passion. I hate to say that. I was losing my passion for the music for a little bit. But I have really good songs in the chamber. I'm going to be performing 2 of them tonight. And I still have 5 very strong singles on my Bandcamp. We decided to promote the Bandcamp for right now because you get more money. You get more pieces of the pie when they buy it directly from you. You get pennies on streams. People talk about Tidal because it's like the lowest amount, but you still have to, somebody has to listen to your song 79 times before you get $1. And that's Tidal.
Yeah.
Right? But that's still
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Most generous one, yeah.
Exactly. That's still the most generous. I like my songs. Other people like my songs, but 79 times? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How many times I'm going to listen to that? So just imagine Spotify and iTunes and all of that. So long story short, we just pushing the Bandcamp right now, but eventually we will put everything on all the streaming platforms because everybody, is Spotify, iTunes. We're going to do that.
Nice.
But I have a new song. I did a remix to my song Go to Work featuring the Two Tone Twins, and we got DJ West B on it. Nice. So we're going to shoot a video for that. That's in the works right now. My boy Shot by Off Air, he's the videographer. So this is in the works. We have it in the works. I've been kind of slow to it because I've just been so excited with all the things that I've been creating. Yeah. And I've been rapping forever. And now all the ideas that I've had in my head, I'm in a position to where I can create them and bring them to life. So that's really exciting, and that's new for me. Mm-hmm. Rap is not new for me at all. Yeah. So that's just one more thing, but it's coming around. It's coming around. And then I'm performing at the event, So and thank you. That's going to be the first, this is going to be the first performance since like January. I did like an 11/11 event in January. So it's been a minute since I've been on stage. So
yeah, so it's a summertime thing tonight in Fullerton. We partnered up with Noah James and Brick to Your Face Entertainment and put on a lot of great DJs and performers, including the Prince THS. Well, what do you got for us for that performance, man?
For that performance, I'm going to really test the crowd. crowd. I mean, it's summertime, so I got the party bangers. I gotta go to work. I got all night, you know. But then I got Don't Change featuring Kai 3, produced by Cuddy Dre. That's one I'm gonna perform for y'all tonight. For you all here in the studio, my song Ritual, it's a whole different vibe. So I'm excited for y'all to hear that. But, you know, it just depends on what the crowd wants. Sometimes you got to come out and talk to the crowd. Sometimes you got to get the party going and all that. So I'm gonna just fill it out. It's a good amount of people going before me, so I'm going to see what they do.
Yeah, it's going to be a good night tonight. Well, I mean, I feel like we covered everything. Is there anything else any goals for the rest of the year that you're building towards that you haven't mentioned?
Oh, man. Mostly just building, developing all of the brands and businesses, making sure everything is out in the forefront, not neglecting one and just putting too much energy into the other. And like I said, really just advertising. I've had a lot of good content for a long time, but I feel like it hasn't gotten enough exposure, you know. So that's my main goal. It's just a lot of advertisement. I've been looking at the LED trucks too, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to go crazy. I'm gonna just like save up and just do like a few big moves here and here that it'll last for a long time. Like I can make one big move and my stuff will just be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the main goal.
Yes, that's dope, man. Well, you're this person that's always putting everything you got into whatever project you're doing, and I see it, man. And it starts as like an idea, like you said, and then you just build it, and it gets to places. So, yeah, man. Are you ready to do a couple tracks for us?
Let's do it.
All right. Right now on The Rodriguez Show, this is the Prince THS. Let's do it.
For the hood, though.
For the hood.
Hey. King Prince. For the hood, though.
Hey,
Stack High 3.
what you know about changing?
Produced by Cuddy Dre.
Trying to make it out of these streets, remain the same. Stay dangerous, just don't change on me. What
Don't
you know
change.
about changing?
All right.
Trying to make it out of these streets, remain the
Let's see if I can still do this.
Stay dangerous, just don't change on me.
Look, Long Beach is a city where you need weapons. Niggas will slit you wide open like a C-section. My whole life is a lesson. I count my blessings. I just learn to thank God and ask no questions. I'm a big deal, so I wear a big necklace. Nigga, my chain so fat, I call that shit precious. Stay strapped like a seatbelt, I'm never reckless. That bitch better take a plan B with a breakfast. Kinda funny and sad when I'm thinking back. I used to catch a whole family of rats on one trap, and I had imagination, but they didn't notice. I really used to think my army men was scared away the roaches. Growing up, I had to do a lot on my own. I got it out the mud and built it up, so that's what I'm on. And can't nobody tell me nothing about the shit that I own. There's room for you on a boat, but you better come on. Yeah.
Trying to make it out of these streets, remain the same. Stay dangerous, just don't change on me. What you know about changing? Slave it. Trying to make it out of these streets, remain the same. Stay dangerous, just don't change on me.
Look, I be sipping Hennessy, smoking cigarette weed. If you ain't an alcoholic, then you ain't no friend of me. Death to my enemy, stomping with a gang of feet. Centipede, mix him till he turn another color, that's the remedy. Yeah, see, I'm a jack ya, my bros gon' pack ya. Never sweat a bitch just cause I don't really have to. When hip-hop dead, I'ma be an actor. Y'all niggas trash, I'm a motherfucking compactor. Never wasting my time, so I create and design. Now everything is divine, it's my time, so I just sit back, dig on the track, turn it into an original rap. I'ma drop the ladder, so it ain't like I ain't giving back. But as far as me, I gotta get to the green. So if you're not on the team, then you cannot intervene. Now they call me King Prince, so you know what I'm about. These bitty bitties. Yeah. Nah, fuck it. You gotta keep it raw and uncut, man. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, that was the fun one.
Nice.
All right, so let's switch it up, man. This one is like, it's like one of them sentimental breakup songs. So
All right, I got you.
something different.
You got your heart broke?
I mean, you know. Everybody got that one person or that one situation that's just hard to let go. You ever leave that one last voicemail just to get it all off your chest? Whether they even listen to it or not. Look, be like, you know what? It ain't even have to be that. We was always better together, but you don't see that. Who would always put you back together when you relapse? You don't need a second opinion, you need me back. The little bit of time that I had, we got to spend it. It was way deeper than sex, we had a friendship. All them conversations we would have, I'ma miss it. I know I said a lot when I was drunk, but I meant it. Now I send texts and you don't write me back. Why I always like the women who don't like me back? Everything you said you want, I thought I'd be the one to do it. Now I'm sitting here looking stupid. I just copped a brand new whip. You was supposed to ride shotgun. I thought I had a date for this event, now I ain't got one. Cut off all my other females, now I ain't got none. Now I understand how women feel and it's not fun. I was really thinking I might have found me a soulmate. Now it's a revolving door, I'ma let them rotate. Now you wanna talk it out and I don't even want to. I see you trying to come back around, but I don't want you. I don't mean to be in my feelings, it's just the principle. Obviously we need to move on, I know it's difficult. Wish we kept it friendly and we never did the physical. Somehow the same thing keep happening like a ritual. They say it's cheaper to keep her. She was kinda shallow, but I could've dug deeper. Could've argued a little more before I quit. Stuck around through the ups and downs a little longer before I dipped. Maybe I should tell you everything you say is right, just so we can make up by the end of the night. Instead of being so honest, I'ma lie. Cause the truth is, every time we broke up, we both cried. Next time we can go back and forth all night. I'ma let you see me snap instead of being so nice. I'ma call you out your name instead of being polite. Instead of walking away, let's break dishes and fight. Cause we know that making up is always crazy. I'ma leave it in and I'ma let you keep the baby. But I would never claim it, you was cheating on me daily. I'ma post these naked pictures if you ever try to play me. Now I'm doing me, I care less about you missing me. When I was locked up in that county jail, you didn't visit me. So I don't wanna hear you bringing up the things you did for me. I did what I had to, so I'm forgiving me. I don't mean to be in my feelings, it's just the principle. Obviously we need to move on, it's just difficult. Wish we kept it friendly and we never did the physical. Somehow the same thing keep happening like a ritual. I don't mean to be in my feelings, it's just the principle. Obviously we need to move on, I know it's difficult. Wish we kept it friendly and we never did the physical. Somehow the same thing keep happening like a ritual. I don't mean to be in my feelings, it's just the principle. Obviously we need to move on, it's just difficult. Wish we kept it friendly and we never did the physical. Somehow the same thing keep happening like a ritual.
I was frightened, guys.
The Prince THS on the Rodriguez Show. That was fire, man. Thank you so much for doing that.
Man, it's an honor and a privilege always.